Here's the truth, a lot of people are wasting their time trying to lose weight the wrong way. How many times have you heard that doing cardio is the key to losing fat? That you just need to run more, bike more, sweat more, and boom, the fat will magically disappear. It sounds logical, but the problem is that science isn't on your side with this one. And here's the reality check, the best exercise for fat loss might not be what you think. That cardio you thought was the solution might actually be keeping you stuck in the same place. And you know what's even more surprising? Eating a burger, yes, a burger, might be the best cardio you need. Hold on, I'll explain. If you can strategically balance your diet, incorporating that juicy burger as part of a well-planned diet, the result could be better than hours of ineffective running. While you enjoy every bite, the secret lies in controlling your total daily calories and understanding that sometimes a satisfying meal can prevent overeating later. It might seem counterintuitive, but when used correctly, that burger can keep you from overindulging in other meals, keeping your calorie deficit on track. It's frustrating to think that you're working so hard on cardio, yet not seeing results, right? But don't worry, because the solution is closer than you think. Today, we're going to bust myths, reveal uncomfortable truths, and, most importantly, show you what really works. Are you ready to finally understand what science has to say about cardio, diet, and yes, even burgers, in fat loss? Then stick with me because what's coming next will change the way you see weight loss. What's up, everyone? Tiago here. How's it going? Today we're diving into a topic that always sparks heated debates, cardio and fat loss. It's funny how so many people still believe that spending hours running on the treadmill will make a huge difference in weight loss. The reality is a bit harsher. While cardio is great for keeping your heart healthy, it's not as effective for fat loss as people think. The body has a clever way of compensating for the calories burned during exercise, whether by reducing movement throughout the day or increasing appetite. And guess what? Those hard-earned calories you sweat off often come back in the form of hunger and cravings. Now, let's be honest, no one likes to hear that their hours of sweating at the gym might not be making as much of an impact as they thought, right? But it's the hard truth. The best exercise for fat loss isn't simply running non-stop, it's about understanding how your body really works. And look, a lot of people end up frustrated because they don't see quick results, which leads to demotivation. The issue here isn't just about the effort you put into cardio but about how your body responds to that effort. So, instead of running yourself into the ground, it's time to look at weight loss more strategically and with less suffering. This reality check might be hard to swallow, but it's necessary. The best exercise for fat loss might not be what you expected, but rather the one that aligns with your body's understanding and reactions. It's time to stop following what everyone else is doing and start understanding what really works. And this is just the beginning of our conversation. Alright, everyone, let's talk about the different types of cardio because, yes, not all cardio is created equal. When we compare HIIT, those high-intensity workouts that leave you breathless in minutes, with moderate aerobic exercise, science shows something interesting. In terms of fat loss, there isn't a significant difference between them. That's right. Even though HIIT is marketed as the ultimate solution for weight loss, the truth is that, in practice, it doesn't perform miracles. The best exercise for fat loss isn't just about the type of cardio you choose but about consistency and balance with other practices. Let's be real, many people think HIIT is the magic bullet because it promises quick results. But what happens in reality is that without a high volume of training, no type of cardio will perform miracles. And, let's be honest, who has the time and energy to do hours of cardio every day? It's not practical for most people. So, instead of focusing solely on the type of exercise, the key lies in how you fit it into your routine in a balanced and sustainable way. Now, if you thought that HIIT or moderate cardio would solve all your problems, it's time to adjust your expectations. The reality is that weight loss goes far beyond the type of cardio you do. The real difference lies in how you combine these activities with a well-structured strategy that includes not just exercise but also controlled eating and other healthy habits. And speaking of healthy habits? So, let's get straight to the point, the role of diet in fat loss. If there's one thing that needs to be clear here, it's that diet is the true engine of weight loss. It might seem easier to burn 500 calories running, but the truth is that cutting that same amount of calories through diet is much more efficient and less exhausting. And it's not that cardio doesn't have its value, but it should be seen as a complement to what really matters, what you put on your plate. The best exercise for fat loss starts in the kitchen, and that's a truth that can't be ignored. Now, think about it, how many times have you heard someone say, "I worked out a lot today, so I deserve a treat"? That mindset can be dangerous. The math is simple, but many people insist on complicating it. If you don't balance the amount of food with your energy expenditure, all that effort on cardio goes to waste. The key here is to view diet as the foundation and exercise as the reinforcement. It's much easier and more effective to control what you eat than to try to compensate on the treadmill for what you overate. And if there's one thing we can learn from top bodybuilders, it's that diet comes first. They achieve extreme levels of definition with minimal cardio simply because their diet is perfectly dialed in. So, before thinking about running more, think about eating better. Because, in the end, what will determine your success in fat loss is the intelligent combination of what you eat and how you exercise. Now, let's take a look at what bodybuilders can teach us about weight loss and fat reduction. These guys reach impressive levels of muscle definition, and surprisingly, many do it with minimal cardio. The secret? An extremely controlled and precise diet. For them, the best exercise for fat loss isn't necessarily spending hours doing cardio but controlling what goes in and what goes out. They know that diet is crucial for losing weight, and cardio is used strategically, not as the foundation of the process. So why do so many of us still think we need to run ourselves into the ground to lose weight? The reality is that bodybuilders use cardio as an additional tool, something to complement their diet, not as the main weapon against fat. They maintain a high level of daily activity, often even controlling the number of steps they take each day. And cardio only comes into play when it's really necessary, gradually increasing as they approach a competition. This shows us that effective weight loss is much more about strategy and consistency than intensity or volume of exercise. If you're looking to lose fat, it might be time to rethink your approach. Instead of killing yourself with cardio, why not adopt the mindset of a bodybuilder? Adjust your diet, maintain a constant level of activity, and use cardio wisely, not as a burden. This balance is what makes the difference between an effort that delivers results and one that only causes frustration. And if you can achieve this harmony, maintaining your results will be much easier. And it's exactly about maintaining results that we're going to talk about next. Alright, everyone, we've reached the crucial point: how to maintain fat loss over time. You've managed to lose weight, but now the challenge is to avoid the rebound effect. And here's a hard truth to swallow: if you think you can relax after reaching your goal, you're mistaken. Maintaining fat loss requires ongoing effort, and cardio plays an important role in this process. However, it doesn't have to be extreme. Just moderate activity, like 150 minutes a week or reaching between 7,000 and 9,000 steps daily, can make a huge difference in preventing weight regain. It's important to understand that after losing weight, the body tends to want to regain what it lost. This is pure biology. The body fights to return to what it considers normal. That's why maintaining a minimum level of physical activity, even after reaching your goals, is crucial. It doesn't have to be a daily marathon, but rather something that keeps your metabolism active and your appetite in check. The best exercise for maintaining results is the one you can fit into your routine in a sustainable way without drastically changing your life. If maintaining fat loss seems complicated, remember that small actions have big impacts. What many bodybuilders do, for example, is maintain a constant level of activity even outside of competition to ensure they don't lose what they've achieved. And this doesn't mean living in the gym but rather incorporating movement into your daily life naturally. The key here is consistency. So if you really want to preserve your results, don't be fooled, you need to keep moving. And now, with all this in mind, now that you know all of this, the question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you going to keep making the same mistakes, or are you going to start applying what really works? It's time to step out of your comfort zone and take that step you've been putting off. After all, if science is on your side, why not use it to your advantage? Imagine how different it would be if you started seeing real results instead of struggling with the scale in vain. You have the power to change, but the decision is yours alone. And if you're looking for a way to lose weight without severe restrictions or crazy diets, check out Burn Boost. It's a practical guide I developed to help you lose weight healthily and without suffering, using the principles of flexible dieting. It doesn't have to be complicated, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Now, don't waste any more time, go watch the video How to Eat for Belly Fat Loss, 3 Simple Stages. Check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.